Yo, what's going on, guys? It's DCOOP back again, bringing you guys some more Madden 16 news. And today we have the top 5 tight ends in Madden 16. Now, if you knew anything about fantasy football, this number 5 pick would not shock you. Travis Kelce, we all pegged him for a breakout year, and he did not disappoint. He comes in with an 89 catching, 89 jumping, 88 spectacular catch, 87 catch in traffic, an 88 release, and an 81 route running. And he also has an 85 run block, which is tops among tight ends. Now, me and my friends, I don't know if it was like a normal thing. A lot of people called him Baby Gronk, and he did look a bit like Gronk. So Travis Kelce coming in at 91 overall, definitely a stud. And we move on to the second tight end, or the fourth tight end, my fault, Greg Olsen. Now, Greg Olsen, you guys know, as a Saints fan, I did not enjoy the year he had last year. Definitely a monster. Also a monster in fantasy. So he has an 89 catching with an 89 jumping, 88 spec catch, 88 release, and an 87 catch in traffic. Greg Olsen was a receiving nightmare last year for teams that had to play against them, against those Panthers. You guys know the Panthers last year didn't have too many receiving targets, so Olsen stepped up in a big way. And also, a little off topic, Jonathan Stewart also did. I would actually peg him as a fantasy football sleeper this year. Definitely high on Jonathan Stewart. Maybe a lot of people expect him to break out, so I'm not sure how much of a sleeper he is, but he might definitely be a 3-down back. So here we go. Moving on. Up next, we have Jason Witten. Now, Jason Witten surprises me quite a bit at this spot. I didn't think he was too crazy last year, and I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. There's no Martellus Bennett on the list. There's no Martellus Bennett. There's no Antonio Gates. Now, I would have been shocked to see Antonio on the list in the first place, but let me stop my hate. I mean, it's not even hate. I'm just shocked to see him on the list. So let me go ahead and read off Witten's stats. 95 catching, 92 catch in traffic, 88 route running, 85 release, and a 79 spec catch at 93 overall. You guys know Witten is a Hall of Famer. The guy is a beast, but this year would have definitely liked to see Martellus Bennett on the list. Marty B, arguably one of the best tight ends in football last year. Now, here we go. Who Dat Nation? The sixth man, the Legion of Boom, Jimmy Graham coming in at number 2. 6'7", 265 pounds. Maybe the best red zone threat in the NFL. Maybe. Graham comes in with a 92 catching, a 90 spec catch, 88 catch in traffic. He can fight for the ball with an 85 speed, a 92 jump. He's 6'7", 87 route running, and an 88 release. So I didn't think Graham had that good of a year last year. I definitely thought he dropped off quite a bit. If you followed me on Twitter during the Saints games, for lack of a better term, lack of a better phrase, I complained about him a lot. I mean, he just did not look like the same all-pro tight end he once was. And, you know, you could attribute that to injuries. And, you know, maybe he comes back with the Seahawks and has a stupid good year. He's still very talented and still, in my opinion, was one of the top tight ends in the league. So here we go. We move on to number 1. Gronk shocked the league last year. Came back fully healthy and started to do Gronk things. 94 spec catch, 98 catch in traffic, 95 release, 94 catching, 82 speed, 87 excel, 84 jump, and an 84 stiff arm. Now, you just can't make an argument right now, in my opinion, for anybody being better than Gronk. The guy is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, last year I took Graham with my first round pick in fantasy football, and that put a bad taste in my mouth for drafting tight ends first, but I could definitely see a case for drafting Gronk in the first round. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your top 5 tight end ratings in the comments below and what you guys think about these. Alright, before I sign off, I want to know what you guys think about the Junior Galette situation. If you follow football closely, I'm sure you've heard about the numerous events he's been linked to, as far as the whip, as far as F. Sean Payton, and he's not hitting the whip. Keep that in mind. He's actually beating somebody up with a whip, and it's not a guy. and the domestic violence allegations or whatever. Now, like I said, I want to know what you guys think. I mean, me personally, it kind of hurts because this is my favorite Saint. I mean, he loved New Orleans, and I know with everything that's happened, it's hard to say that, but Junior Galette, man, I got a follow back from him on Twitter one day, and it was amazing. I was like, yo, that's what's up, man. I got my favorite Saint to follow me back, and he came from a rough starting life, I believe. I think humble beginnings or whatever. So, just to see this happen, it's kind of shocking to me, and it's kind of like a slap in the face. And I'm just talking about everything like he's been through. I'm not talking about the release because the release is warranted in my opinion. Like, even though we're going to be in salary cap hell or whatever now, like it sucks, but I do think it was something that needed to be done, and it's just a very unfortunate situation. And now Galette's saying he's going to come back the best linebacker in football, which he was actually a top outside linebacker last year. He was one of, I don't know, maybe 15 or 10 with double-digit sacks. I mean, it's rare. You don't see too many people with double-digit sacks. So, again, let me know what you guys think about the situation. Saints fans, non-Saints fans. Anyways, I'm DCOOP. Much more coming soon. Be sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. I'm out. Alright, so here we go, guys. The moment of truth. Now, looking back at this, definitely regret not going to the Milwaukee Bucks and the 76ers. Two franchises I could have definitely helped turn around. Well, the 76ers at least, because the Bucks are already on the up and up. And they also did make me some pretty good contract offers.